In this lesson, we'll be reviewing the API from BigCommerce, the powerful application programming interface that allows developers to build powerful integrations and external applications. The BigCommerce microservice is meant to be consumed as a set of APIs used to manage and maintain your catalog. This way, you can integrate it into any application stack. We won't be diving deep into the API today, but we'll be reviewing the different types of APIs there are, as well as the different resources developers can use to get started with the APIs. The BigCommerce API is the core of a powerful software as a service platform. With the different APIs, you can manage all the aspects of your store, including creating applications to assist you. You can even use the APIs to process your product data or customer data through AI pipelines for novel uses in today's marketplaces. Let's take a look at the different types of APIs available from BigCommerce in the API reference. The API reference is where developers go to get all the details on how to use the API sets that are currently available. You'll see in the left-hand side we have both a GraphQL and a REST API. For developers, the GraphQL offers powerful graph interface for the databases that comprise the storefront and the catalog of BigCommerce. The REST APIs are a more complete set of APIs for the storefront and authentication and management, as well as payments and B2B APIs. Each of the API sets has their own details. You can learn how to get started with each of the APIs through the references here in the documentation. The BigCommerce set of APIs is extensively well documented, meaning that you can always go there to find the reference that you need. You can also connect it to your AI pipeline to consume the documentation and help you with development. In some of the knowledge base and the community forums, you can use the bot to find information as well, and I assume that'll be coming to the documentation reference for developers relatively shortly as well. The Developer Center is where you can go to get a look at what you can do with the headless APIs from BigCommerce, whether it's building an app, configuring a store, or setting up headless commerce for a merchant. We'll notice that you have samples as well as software development kits and theme resources for the proprietary Stencil CLI. The Stencil CLI the Stencil themes use handlebars and a templating language specifically for BigCommerce that makes development for front-end themes even easier to manage across upgrades as well. There's a ton of resources here, including like GitHub and social channels for your developers to use. But at the end of the day, BigCommerce is a collective, complete, and ecosystem that you can use to develop powerful e-commerce apps. It's based on these APIs, and you can take full advantage of them by this documentation. In advanced lessons, we'll look at developing these add-ons, themes, and more with the BigCommerce API and Stencil CLI. So stay tuned for advanced lessons, and thank you for joining me on this Getting Started with BigCommerce.